Hi everyone, happy Monday. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. This is your daily tarot reading for Monday, April 29th, 2019. And today we'll be doing our pick a card reading with the vice versa tarot, the tarot of the Orishas, and the fairies oracle. I did not choose a stone, so let's see what stone we have for each deck, and then we'll go ahead and get started. If you are new to the channel, on Mondays, I do a pick a card reading, usually with these three decks, sometimes with something different, depending on how I feel. I generally try to keep my readings very intuitive, so if on a certain day I feel like doing a different kind of reading, that's what I offer, because I realized that doing the same reading every day just started to feel like it was just repeating itself, so I wanted to give you guys some variety. So with this, what's going to happen is I'm going to pick a stone for each deck and let you know, the properties of that stone, what it means. And I usually do this before the video starts. But today I didn't. And I try to keep it kind of random. So I'll like shake my hands, let one drop out, shake my hands, let another drop out. Cool. So we got amethyst, bloodstone, and the rainbow quartz, which, funny. It's only funny because I was at work today and a kid was like, "What's rainbow quartz?" And I was like, that doesn't exist in the game that we were playing. This is not rainbow quartz, it's titanium quartz, but it looks like a rainbow. You'll see what I mean. So just, get yourself into a position where you're taking a deep breath and you won't be disturbed, and you can just kind of connect with your higher self so that you can get the right message and so that you can choose the right deck. So again, we have the Tarot of the Orishas, and I try not to show you open, like I don't want you making the decision because of the way the deck looks. So this is the Tarot of the Orishas. I want you to try to listen to your intuition. Listen to the part of your soul that says this is the message you need. Tarot, vice versa tarot. And that way, you'll be better equipped to make the choice that you need to make instead of just following what looks prettiest or what your eyes tell you you need to make. And then we have the Fairies Oracle. Here's my kitty. Okay, let's get started. With the Fairies Oracle, you have the Amethyst Stone. This is a great dream stone. It's a wonderful stone for not only being able to recall your dream, but to keep nightmares away. It's a great positive dream stone. It's also really, really good for meditation, for getting calm, for trying to relax, getting yourself soothed. If you are trying to connect with some other aspect of the universe, like spirit work or some sort of divination or scrying of some sort, like anything like that, the amethyst is a wonderful stone for that. It's a great spiritual stone. So anything that has to do with like opening up your crown chakra, or like connecting with your higher self, this is a great stone to use. Okay, so let's see what card you get for the Fairies Oracle. So for whoever this reading is meant for, please let us know what message they need from the fairies, from those faith folk who hide amongst us, who like to do things like take our shiny tools and keys and crystals, who play pranks and who love milk and honey, who love plants and animals, even though certain animals like cats like to chase them around. Those faith folk who want to get in touch with whoever this reading is meant for. Please let us know their message for this day, Monday, April 29th, 2019. Please and thank you. You have Undressing of a Salad and the Fairy Godmother. So I pulled two just because when I was pulling the first card, the other one seemed like it really wanted to come out. So you have Undressing of a Salad and Fairy Godmother. The Fairy Godmother. Okay, so I think like there's something that's going to be, I want to say made clear to you because of the undressing of the salad. I feel like you know, there's a lot of things that you've been getting into, and maybe, you know, your attention has been pulled in different directions. Maybe you've had goals for a lot of different things, and now you're at this position where it's like, oh, that's the thing that I wanted to do. That's the goal I wanted to pursue. And the fairy godmother, I think, is here to say, yeah, you can have what you wish. You can have what you desire. And I'm here to offer it to you. You're connected and you're worth it and you deserve it. So I'm going to give you this beauty. I'm going to give you this wisdom, this knowledge so that you know what you need to do. And I'm getting like knowledge and wisdom because there's like an owl in here and some other little fae folk in here, right? Like kind of underneath all of her cloaks. So I think this knowledge is something that's going to be revealed to you. It's not something you absolutely know right now, but to keep your mind open, keep your mind available to whatever messages are coming to you. And interesting. I'm feeling like there's like a father figure image, and she's very motherly. So there is the possibility that you are getting guidance from two different mentor type of people, or like people in high positions. They're trying to help you. They're all trying to guide you. And I don't feel that it's contradicting. I think it's a very positive energy. It's a very joyful energy. And I don't really read with the fairy decks unless I'm doing this 3-card reading, so that's why I don't really understand them as much. But we are going to check the book and see what it says about undressing of a salad and the fairy godmother. So let's start with undressing of a salad, since that is the first card that came out. I'm going to put you down so I can have my hands. Thank you very much. Undressing of a salad. Oh, okay. That's something else I wanted to say too, is balance. But I feel like I say that all the time. But the first word in undressing of a salad is balance. Avoid extremes. You can achieve the impossible. You can be the impossible. Things are in motion and the outcome is impossible to predict. A cool head is required to deal with this, as is a readiness to jump in whatever direction seems appropriate. Exercise cool judgment while staying ready for the unpredictable. Sudden changes of fortune may appear good or bad, but they're in flux and can be rechanneled if necessary. Develop poise. Stay calm. You can come out a winner here, but it is likely to take concentrated effort. Use power with delicacy and discretion. All right, so we need balance. Like I said, there may be you may have been going in a lot of different directions or having a lot of things that you were trying to do, and now you've realized that this is the direction I'm going to go in. And so you can't really necessarily decide what the outcome is going to be, but you are learning that this is what you need to do, and that may bring some changes for you that you need to just kind of be ready to roll with. So let's see. The fairy godmother represents gifts, talents, grace, or helpful lessons. Her name is Sari. Sari offers last-minute rescues. When she turns up in our readings, good things may well be happening that we don't think we deserve, or that we do deserve but haven't thought to ask for. Almost imperceptibly, she teaches us about giving and receiving unconditionally, helping us to open our hearts to love and acceptance. She sometimes showers us with abundance. Keep an eye out for unexpected good fortune, especially when you thought you saw bad luck headed your way. Remember to say thank you by passing a kindness on to someone else. Practice a little fairy godmothering yourself and see how enjoyable it is. Part of the fun of it is to do it so that the recipient doesn't know where the gift came from. Okay, so definitely like there's that energy of you doing something kind or offering something without expecting someone to notice, expecting to get something back from it. You're just doing it to do it. But I also feel like what I said earlier is like something you've been wishing for, hoping for. She's a message telling you that it's yours. You deserve it. Let yourself believe that you deserve it so that she's able to give it to you. Okay? That is your reading with the Fairies Oracle. Thank you so much. Click the timestamp below for reading 2 or reading 3. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Okay, let's get started with reading number 2 from the Vice Versa Tarot. Here with the Vice Versa Tarot, we have Bloodstone. Bloodstone is one of my favorite stones, as I have often said. It is a great stone for building courage, for getting energized. It's also a really good stone for healing. So if you're suffering some sort of emotional wounds, spiritual wounds, and some say even physical wounds, this can speed up the healing for you so that you can kind of keep moving forward. This is in Mich. This stone was crushed into a powder and used to staunch wounds, to literally heal, to literally help heal the body, to get it into your bloodstream. And it's called bloodstone because, as you can see, it's green, but it has these tiny red flakes in there. I don't think you can see them, but trust me, there are tiny red flakes in this. Some bloodstone has more red in it. This one just happens to have like literally 2 spots of red. 3 spots. So it's not a lot, but this is a great stone for getting grounded as well, for like when you need to stand your ground, when you need to like be powerful. It's a great stone when you really need to have some sort of support for your power. It's not like carnelian, which is very invigorating and helps add to your power. This is like the power that's already there, the power that you already are able to tap into. This supports it. This is enhancing it. This is a foundation stone, okay? So let's see what your card is from the Vice Versa Tarot. For whoever this reading is meant for this day, with this deck, April 29th, Monday. Oh my goodness. Come here. Come here, you. Sorry. Again, with this deck, for whoever this reading is meant for this day, Monday, April 29th, 2019, please, 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 let us know the message for whoever was drawn to this deck, for whoever was drawn to this reading. Let us know what their message is on this day. From my higher self to theirs, from theirs to mine, through me and through these cards. Please and thank you for your guidance. You have the 4 of Swords on this side. So I think on this side, there's the possibility that you feel that things are kind of even, that they're kind of safe right now, but there is the possibility that you're ignoring some deeper problems that are going on in your life, or you're ignoring something even that's going on around you, for whatever reason. Like you're just kind of, you're chilling, and you have the ability to deal with this problem, but you're not necessarily doing it for whatever reason. It could be that you're afraid to address it. It could be that you're kind of feeling lazy. It could be that you don't even notice it because you're kind of, he's sleeping, right? So like, you know, there's the slang, stay woke. You are not woke. You're sleeping. You're not paying attention to the problems. You're not paying attention to the issues that need to be addressed in your life, okay? So let's see what the book has to say about the 4 of Swords in that position, on that side. Yep. The 4 of Swords on that side. When you get this side in a reading, while the other side of the card suggests a rest or delegating, this side doesn't hint. This side doesn't hint. It flatly says that you can do no more in the present circumstances. Mentally, physically, spiritually, you're exhausted. So let someone else put out the fires. So yeah, you probably are ignoring a problem because there's nothing you can do about it. It's not your problem anymore. So you, like I said, you may be afraid to address it. You may be feeling lazy, whatever it is, you don't really need to address it. It's something that you are ignoring, that you're doing the right thing, okay? So like chill out, let somebody else deal with the problem, not your circus, not your monkeys, okay? Thank you so much. That is your reading with Vice Versa Tarot, and if you want to see the next one, click the timestamp below. All right, let's get started. The next one you have is the Tarot of the Orishas. With the Tarot of the Orishas, you have titanium quartz, which is also a wonderful stone for bringing dreams to memory, for being able to, can I see through this? Interesting. So It's a great stone for remembering your dreams. It's a great stone for enhancing your dreams, making them more vivid. And if you are someone who does things like divination or scrying or vision questing, anything like that, then this is going to help enhance your visions, much like the amethyst stone. In fact, these two stones I tend to keep under my pillow every night so that I can have stronger dreams, because I do tend to have prophetic dreams quite often. And so they help me to remember my dreams. The thing about my prophetic dreams, though, is like I don't know that until the thing happens, and then it's like, oh, I had that dream. Dang, I didn't. So you don't really know they're prophetic until it's hindsight. But it does help me remember my dreams, and it helps me to use my dreams for other reasons, like working through problems or trying to understand things or hearing a truth of some sort. So this is a wonderful dreamstone, and I feel like it does a lot more that I just am not remembering right now. But look how pretty. Okay, so with the Tarot of the Orishas, let's see what your message is. Please share with us, ancestors and our spiritual guides. What is the message from the Tarot of the Orishas? From those beings, those deity that have existed for so long, have watched over each of us, who speak to every aspect of our minds and of our power, of our spirits. Please tell us what messages you have for whoever has chosen this deck, whoever needs to hear this message for Monday, April 29th, 2019. Please show us, what is the message for whoever is drawn to you, the Tarot of the Orishas? What is the message from their ancestors, from mine, from all of ours? Please and thank you. You have the Five of Earth, and right under is Undine and Mermaids. Yeah, I didn't pull two cards for the middle one, but for some reason, this is how it happened. So you have the Five of Earth and the Undines and Mermaids. Undines? I've only ever read that word, I think. Okay. So with the Five of Earth, you might be struggling. You might either have a tendency to, you might have a rage and you're treating other people like the sacrificial lamb. You're kind of just treating people like dirt. But it's also possible that you're feeling that way. You're feeling like people are ganging up on you. Sorry, that's my cat at her water fountain. So if you hear that, that's what that is. She does. I'm just gonna take a second. My cat is really kind of like OCD, so she can't really drink water without pawing at the thing like 5 or 10 times, and sometimes she'll move it over. She's not always successful in moving it, but she really it's impossible for her to drink without pawing. And I think she does the same thing when she's eating wet food. I don't know. I don't know. It's like before her paws or her face ever gets wet, she's gotta wipe her hands. I don't know. But where was I? So I feel like either you're feeling like the sacrificial lamb or goat, as this is, and people are ganging up on you, or you have a lot of emotions, like a lot of emotions. And I also feel that that might be more possible because we have Undines and Mermaids. And so like there's a need for peace, there's a need for calm that you'd like. These are two very contradicting images, you know. There's like earth and fire, and then there's like water and beauty and peace. So I feel like there's this need for peace, this need for calm, this need for like being able to soothe your emotions, because right now they're kind of in this fiery place. So do what it takes to soothe your emotions today. Let's see what the book says about the Five of Earth and the Undines or Undines and Mermaids. Where are you? I'm a really big fan of this deck, but the book is... well, it's not really the book's fault. It's just, you know, there's no way of knowing where to find certain cards in the book yet, unless I looked at it all the time, and we know I'm not doing that right now. Where are you, mermaids? Cool, cool, cool. So, Five of Earth represents possibly Sagittarius, possibly Scorpio. Okay. I don't do a lot of zodiac stuff. I know my zodiac and I know the zodiac of people who are close in my life very well, but I don't know the zodiac like a lot of other people. Like that's why you're not going to see like readings for Gemini, reading for Pisces, etc., because I just don't feel that I am qualified to do that yet. Maybe give me time. It's never been something I've been like really gung-ho about learning. I'm more into imagery, I'm more into symbols and numbers. I really love numerology. And more like, I don't know, math-based things and more imagery, vision-based things. And yeah, but I love the zodiac. I think it's very important, and I think I am absolutely my top 3 signs, my ascending, moon, and sun, they're very accurate. They're super accurate. So with the 5 of earth, it represents a full retreat for not learning the lesson of life received. Fire and lava destroy all chances that you may take the ascending path again. You may be facing a serious economic loss, unemployment, or dealing with dark and morbid thoughts, even in business. Your spirit feels dark. A vampire force may have absorbed your energy. Loneliness is in your way. Okay, so I think with that, there is this feeling that that maybe you're feeling like people are ganging up on you, or people are like putting too much energy or too much pressure on you, and you're feeling, like I said, like the sacrificial lamb or goat, as the case may be. You're feeling just kind of overwhelmed with some dark, raging emotions, and either you're lashing out at people or you just feel like everything someone says to you is them lashing out at you. Okay, so let's see what undines and mermaids mean. So these creatures govern different means of communication or expression, including oral, written, and gestural. They have a spirit of service for others, and they generate fraternal feelings. These elementals represent all who, having many years of experience in a certain domain, or having inherited certain behavior, are close to activities that alleviate physical pain. People such as doctors, physiotherapists, and masseurs, among others. Inasmuch as they also represent social communicators, they may be reporters, speakers, art critics, movie reviewers, and so on. Together with cards of little benefit, they warn about the lack of humanitarian feelings and absence of solidarity, a lack of communication. Okay, so I think in combination with the 5, with the dark feelings you may be dealing with, that anger you may be feeling with, or that feeling like everybody's kind of against you, I think this is saying that maybe you're not communicating as clearly as you could be, and there is something you need to do to kind of soothe these negative emotions in you, something active that you need to do, whether that's going out and getting therapy, whether that's getting some other kind of help or healthcare, or whether that's simply communicating with whoever it is that's inspiring these feelings or receiving the results of these feelings, whether or not they're the cause of it. Sometimes we lash out at people whether or not they made us mad because of something else. So I think really try to take those steps to make sure you're communicating with others about what you're going through today, as well as with yourself. Like, be very clear with yourself about what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, so that you're more able to deal with it and try to calm yourself down. I do think that you need to take some steps to calm your emotions today, okay? So there you have it. That is your reading. Pick a card for Monday, April 29th, 2019. Thank you so much. If you really like this reading, let me know in the comments or message me. It just feels really good. Lets me know that I'm not talking to no one. Lets me know that this is actually still helping people. It's still doing something. Your continued support, your continued responses, your continued interaction with me is what keeps me going. It keeps me here. So thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Remember always that I love you. Bye.